John, I think I'm going to start with you first. Now, this is a feel-good event, and it's all about helping the local community in all aspects of their life and what we do. Mm-hmm. So tell me, what makes you feel good?
What makes me feel good?
Yes.
Living in this community. Actually, it's exactly as you said. It's a really vibrant community. Unlike other parts of London, there's a real sense of community here. It's multicultural.
Very.
Yes. I think it's an incredibly good environment as well. We're surrounded by parks and various facilities as well, and it's just really vibrant in every aspect of it as well. It's a bit of a hidden jewel in London. I don't think many people have discovered us yet, but actually, it's a really good place to live and work.
That's a very good thing that you said about hidden jewel, because I was thinking of a hidden gem, and it's only because I'm working in Hillingdon that I've got to know and understand more. But in terms of you as a local MP, you've been a local MP for 25 years. In the Hillingdon area.
Don't say it like that.
So
you're saying it in a celebratory way, aren't you?
Very celebratory. So the constituency must feel a great deal about you and what you do. Can you explain how has the community grown and changed over these last 25 years?
I've been the MP for 25 years. I've lived here now. Actually, next year it'll be 50 years.
Wow.
So like most people, I've moved here to find work, things like that. It's interesting. When I first came here, it was a sort of very traditional, working class community with lots of heavy industry, metal bashing going on. We've had the airport as well. The airport was relatively small then. Since then, 50 years on, hugely multicultural community and absolutely vibrant as a result of that. You know, a whole range of different cultures, cuisines, etc. And it rubs along pretty well together as well. And so it made it an exciting place. That's the first thing. Second thing, the heavy metal industries have largely gone, but they've been replaced by new tech largely. So what we have now is a fairly intensive development of service sector industries, new tech industries.
Wow.
And because we're close to London, we've got Crossrail going through. So
absolutely,
when Crossrail's finished, it'll be 20 minutes to get into central London. We've now got quite a number of people who are living in Hayes but commuting into central London as well. So it's become really exciting. The airport is obviously going to be one of our main sectors as well. It's expanded greatly, but again, we've got a balanced economy, new tech, airport, service. And people are coming here because they can see their careers being developed in this area. We've always had housing problems because of the demand for housing, but we've got now whole areas where new properties are going up. A lot of the environmental problems we thought would come from that, we've managed to overcome because we've had a community campaign we campaigned to surround Hayes with, well, basically with open spaces and woodlands, and we've achieved it. We've got country parks surrounding the whole of the area, and there's a history to the area as well in terms of the developing cultures that we have. I think it's a really exciting place to live.
Well, you've surely given us a wealth of knowledge, and that's what 25 years, and you said nearly 50 years of living in the location, so that's fantastic. Now, CTEC Plus are relatively new to the Hillingdon area, and we support people on their journey into work. So what are some of the biggest challenges that you think the community faces in terms of employability opportunities, and then how do you see the future looking, going forward?
Okay. The reality is that the sort of work that we're now attracting requires high skills, and alongside that high skills, there are high wages. Yes. So the key issue is making sure people have all the training and support that they need. Recognising, 50 years ago when I came here, you would go into employment, and you'd most probably be in that employment for maybe 20, 30 years, and then you'd retire. No longer the case. They're no longer the case. People will move from one career to another, so it's always making sure that they've got those flexible skills to enable that to happen, and also making sure they've just got that all-round support. You talk about holistic support, and it is about that. Sometimes it's about giving people confidence that they can fulfill their ambitions. The good thing about it, though, is that the population in this area now is growing again, but it's growing in a way where we're attracting people who actually have ambitions to exercise all their talents, fulfill the opportunities that are available to them. That's why the bedrock that we've had of we opened up Uxbridge College at Hayes Town Centre. Yes. That bedrock of support for how people can get those skills is there. But a lot of it is what you're doing, which is about connecting people with those organisations that will give them the assistance that they need to either go into a career or move on from their career. But it is all about skills, learning, creativity, and I think we've got that in abundance in the area.